on, let me close that joint real quick. Put you on the game right now because it's the check-in. You already know the check-in, right. One of the best podcasts in the world. Two DJs is talking about what they need to do, what they need to get in, and there's only a one fuel that keeps me going, and that's Hello Energy Gummies, my brother. Okay? I got to put you onto these. Next time I come back, I'm gonna bring one of these for you because these keep me going, bro. I mean, they're so clean. They got the ashwagandha, they got the electrolytes, they got what you need to keep going. And these are the two new flavors, my brother. You got green apple right here, and you got strawberry over here. Okay, Hello Energy Gummies. Keep you rocking. I'm actually about to eat two of these right now to keep me going through this conversation. Because it's the check-in, bro. It's the check-in. Right. It's the check-in, and we got to keep it rocking, man.
Shout out to the packaging, too, though. That packaging is fire.
Packaging is on point. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the link in the bio for everybody who wants to check them out right here. The Low Energy Gummies. Keep you rocking. I chew them during my gig. I be going crazy.
Hell yeah, man. Because one thing that helps me out while I'm DJing, and especially, I think there's another challenge that I wanted to talk to you about too.
Okay.
There's 3 different types of gigs, and it's like 3 different types of music. Like, that's tough, bro.
Yo, that's hard. Yo, that is hard on the brain.
Easy. And I did that on the 31st. I had 3 different types of gigs, but I'll tell you what keeps me going, man. 2 things.
Well, what is that?
Hydration,
for sure,
and adrenaline. Those are when my adrenaline is flowing, like when my blood is flowing.
Right.
I feel like there's like nothing I can't do musically. Like I can adjust when I'm down, when I'm tired, dude. I'm useless, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I'm like burnt out, I feel like the worst DJ. But when I got my adrenaline going, and I'll be honest, I used to run the liquor. Can't do that no more.
Hey.
I drink, but I can't drink as much as I used to, So I be on the Red Bulls. I be on them supplements as well, man. I be on them supplements, man, because that's all to keep it.
Isn't it crazy how we as DJs we almost get addicted to this level of just like you said, like adrenaline. We get addicted to this rush. Like the rush. It's like a high that you'll never ever be able to reenact. Like a lot of people really would never understand what it's like to like really legitimately like have a crowd right in your fucking palm, and they're like
palm of your hand.
They're looking at, they're foaming at the mouth. Everything you're doing, they're like, this nigga's the
crazy high, bro.
Because most people don't even want to be in front of a room talking to 6 people.
Yeah.
Let alone like you having to like really like make sure you're technologically sound in front of a large group of like drunk people.
Yeah.
Or just like people, just people you don't know and entertain them and keep them engaged for a long amount of time. Like it's the best nerve-wracking feeling you could ever have.
I like what you just said. Nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking like hell. Because the flip side of that, when you get them going like that and you get them eating out of the palm of your hand like that, that's when us DJs typically need protection. When you're killing it, people don't talk about it enough as a DJ. When you're killing it, that's when the people start coming for you. They want to be all in your face, making requests, throwing their phones up in the air. Like, I'm like, damn, dude, can I just do my job? Or they running up on you, women, men. Sometimes they throwing money. Sometimes they just being obnoxious, just getting in your way. Like it's a good and bad. It's very nerve wracking because that's why sometimes we need, and that's why I really like Buddha Nightclub because I'm on a stage.
Bottle hanging over. They're like, yo,
you want something to drink? You don't understand a damn thing they're saying. Yeah.
No, please.
Go have a good time, bro. Let me just do what I do.
I had an event that I did a few weeks ago out here. It was in Miami. It was on a yacht. Shouts out to Rock With You. And it was a birthday party. It was like her 40th birthday party. She wanted to get lit, and everything was going good. But like once that liquor really started to kick in with them Karens, they went from like woohoo to like flipped on me quick, bro. I mean, and then every movement that they were doing if they were like have a request or come over to me at the booth, it was all in front of the laptop screen, hand swinging. I'm like, oh my, and I'm trying because it's like I'm on a boat. I can't. There's no escape. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you stuck.
We're on the waters now, so I have to maintain professional, courtesies, but also at the same time make sure that I'm protecting equipment at the same time, and that is just like, I can't believe to this day still people don't like understand.
Yeah, it can be a lot, and that's something that I noticed also out here in the Bay Area. When I was DJing in other cities, the DJs have protection. You couldn't even access the DJ, bro. In a lot of other cities, you can't even access them. But in this new social media era, with a lot of DJs want the crowd reaction and stuff like that, which I get. Gets your marketing and promo up. I remember thinking that like, why are people able to come and even talk to me? I don't like that. I don't like that.
I really remember when I was like coming up, the DJ used to
you couldn't access the DJ. You couldn't even access the DJ, bro. You couldn't even get next to him. I remember this club called Impala in San Francisco. You couldn't get to the DJs up in the room. Yep, they were up in the room. You could see them from a little window.
And the thing is like you could see the border of there being a DJ in there. Like either you could, like he would be able to look down or the windows would be closed and you would see a shadowy figure up there just like killing shit. And you don't know what does he got going on up in there? But I feel like now it's just like, oh, let's just like smush these two tables together and put a cloth over it. And
exactly.
Like, bro, I can say through my entire time working in clubs, I was way too accessible.
Yeah, way too accessible, bro. Like that's one of my biggest beefs with a lot of these venues. Like I don't want people to be able to just randomly be able to come up to me. Give me a security guard. Give me a red rope, something.
Yeah,
make me feel better, feel safe.
Yeah, because there's really got to be like we're the nucleus of the party that we're keeping it going, and as far as like sonically for everybody like that. So it's like I'm pretty sure the last thing you would want us to have is distractions.
Right.
That would be the last thing on your mind that you would want us to be is distracted when we gotta like keep it focused to keep the party going. Right.
Exactly. Like not everybody's Steve Aoki where I'm going to jump on top of the booth and smash a birthday cake in your face or something.
I'd go on record to say I'm probably one of the most antisocial DJs that ever walked this earth. Like you wouldn't think that seeing me on stage doing what I'm doing, but it's like, I honestly like,
but you're in your element, in your bubble. Do not step into my bubble.
Stay down, stay down there, sir. Stay down there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't not want to show you love, but like this ain't that right now. And it sucks because, I've also never been like a DJ that didn't try to take requests. Like, I'll definitely try to like hook you up if I can, but it's just like, people definitely don't know how to go about that at all. I just think that's just like one problem we have is like they just don't know how to politely, like just respectful, respectfully. And after I play your request, that does not give you rights to make another request. Yeah. like rapid fire. Like and there's sometimes and I'm like sometimes I gotta be like, yo, I gave you like I gave you 3 generously.
Right.
Like, now chill.
Bro, let me give you the kicker. The one when they be like, oh, can you play this song? Hey, actually I got that queued up. And you really got it queued up. Oh, okay, and then after that, can you play this? Oh, no. Look,
cease,
please.
cease, senor. You know what I'm saying? Cease, senor. Just take a chill pill real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the love of God, man. Like, just like, you know, I used to feel like the people really trusted the DJ.
Yeah.
When did the trust just leave?
When they start dropping 250,000 songs per day.
I mean,
and DJs just couldn't. I mean, it's a combination of things. When the equipment became more accessible, when it was just like super easy, it was compartmentalized. Oh, all I gotta do is buy this controller. You know, that's all I gotta do. I would say when the house and EDM started taking over, because, and it's not to knock them, but they would make it look real easy. You know what I mean? Like they made it look easier. You know, even though they do work. I'm not sitting here trying to downplay them at all. They made it look easier, so then people start gravitating towards it more, not knowing what really actually goes into it, you know? And like I said, when they start compartmentalizing it, people start thinking, oh, I could do it. And then all this music coming out, which now it feels like people feel empowered to like, well, I heard this song that came out yesterday, or I heard this remix of this song that is only on Mixcloud, or it's only on SoundCloud, or it's only on Spotify. And you can't even get access to this song, but because you're a DJ, you should have this song. Yeah, even though it just came out less than 24 hours ago.
Can I hook my phone up?
Oh,
bruh, like, you think it works like that?
Right.
Like, you think this shit is it's that? And like, bro, like, so you want me to reach get
your phone in,
like,
just disrespect all my equipment.
Fuck me, right?
Oh man, why did I spend $1,500 on this controller and $2,000 on this laptop and $150 on my headphones when I could have just used the phone? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Whatever happened to just being like, yo, I want to hear how homie's going, like right. I don't know, man. That's just like, we just like lost that as a people, bro. Cause I know if I was in a market that was going to have a good DJ, I was never like, oh, why do you, you know? I was like, I want to hear what he plays.
I mean, I kind of saw this coming though. I don't know if you saw my post, maybe like mid last month in January, but I bought this shirt from this brand called Adapt. Shout out to Adapt. And I bought 2 of them. And the shirt said, I bought the shirt back in 2014. And it said, everybody wants to be a DJ. I saw it coming, bro. I saw it coming, bro. I saw it coming. And I remember
there was a shorty that I was in jury duty with. She was a DJ. I was like, well, all of us, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Like, but I mean, she like, you know, shouts out to her.
I'll say this though. Our stock is going back up though, bro.
Yeah, the ones who do it right.
Oh, the ones who do it right, the ones who got the experience. Oh my God, open format is coming back, bro. It is making a super comeback, and I'm not just saying that because of play everything, go from hip hop to this to this to that. It's not that, because people do still want their certain types of party. But if you can do all that, that is a plus. When you're able to be a Swiss Army knife, oh my God, I be blowing people's minds now, bro. And when I be like, oh, how long you been DJing? And I be saying 16 years of experience. They be like, oh, you a real DJ. Like, yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really wish there was like actual like legitimate credentials we had. Like, yeah, right. You know, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the union, you know?
Right.
Like, you have to like for real show your DJ papers. You know what I'm saying? You got to take a written and driven test. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? You got to get on the wheels of steel and show us you can get down.
Bro, not only that, when I first started DJing, if you didn't know how to hook up the equipment, that was grounds for you to not be able to DJ.
Here's the key test. You have to be able to hook your Serato up to a SL4 box seamlessly with no issues. First try. Issues. All right. First try. You need to be, and if you can do that,
you're good.
We're working.
And I don't want no cross channels. I don't want the left side working on the right side. Where's the right side working?
If you hit play, I don't want it going backwards. I need it going off. Oh, hey. For everyone who's not a DJ, but for everyone who is a DJ, if you don't know what we're talking about, skedaddle.
Get out of here. Get out.
If you don't know what we just talked about right there, this might not be the show for you. But if you're trying to learn something, fucking grab some popcorn because we just said some real shit.
Exactly.
Yo.
And I still got my Serato SL box. I got the SL1 still.
Oh, man. Yo.
I still have it.
Dude, it was the one that I had, the Denon. The little tiny Denon one. That was my little ride or die, man. When I first figured out, man, that's a whole nother episode.
When they dropped that SL4 though, when you could do two Serato cables.
I have to, for the people, I'm probably gonna have to show them what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
When that SL4 dropped, everybody's like, "Oh yes," because this is another test to know if you could really DJ. Because even with Serato, when you had the SL1 box, you had to go back to an old vinyl record to transition out with the other DJ.
Yo, dude,
you had to put your headphones on and really find that track that you wanted.
There we go. Hold on, let me share this up so you can see it too. Yup.
There it is.
Have you drinking the Serato while you trying to figure this out? You gonna definitely need whatever that is. You gonna definitely need the Serato because once you pull up and see this motherfucker,
that's hella funny, bro. Serato.
Yo, cause dog,
did the SL4 box have two Serato ports though?
Did it? I can't.
I think the SL4 had two Serato ports.
The SL4 did. Excuse my botching of Serato, but I mean, if that was one of the true testaments that was the test. That used to be the test, but like from that era of that piece of DJ equipment for laptop DJs, that was the test.
Oh yeah, and don't mess around and it was easier on it was still a challenge, and you had to make sure it was like equivalent to hooking up CDJ 3000s, not as much because you got to bring 3 cords when you use CDJ 3000s. Mm-hmm. But you had to make sure you had all your RCAs. You had to have your Serato cords, either your turntables were grounded, or you had to plug those into the right channels. And then if you had a 4-channel mixer, good luck.
Yo, what channel do you get is the question. And then you got to go into the settings, and then you got to set if you want 1 or 4.
It, make sure 3. Hey, remember to say you had to make sure you had the solid green wheel? That's how you knew you was good. If you had the solid green.
I was looking like that meme from Key and Peele when he was sweating. That's me when I first got in.
Hey, if you had the solid, if it was looking like the Matrix, it was you need new needles.
And you're like, yo, you look, oh shit, man. That was man, what a time, man. And it's so crazy. Like now, no one will ever.
Oh yeah.
No one will ever know what we're talking about now.
Oh no. I was so happy when they came out with phase needles, bro. I was like, thank you, sweet baby J. And he was like, bro, them things cost $450. I was like, bro, do you know how much needles used to cost to replace?
Yeah. Yo. Dude. Now actually, but honorable mention, man. Shouts out to the Shure. What was it? The M44?
Yeah.
The M44s, man.
Yeah.
I will say the sound that did come from those when it was all working.
Yeah. And then sometimes you have to balance out your arm bar with the weight on the back.
Yep.
Sometimes that was all you had to do too. So I mean, bro, there are so many things you had to do to DJ back in the day, man.
Yeah, and now it don't like.
And people be looking at me now like, how do you make it so easy? How do you make it look so easy? I'm like, you don't know what we had to go through, bro.
No, it's. I mean, it's a cakewalk now, man.
It's a cakewalk now.
It's cakewalk, man. You don't even need I mean, like obviously have your two turntables, but it's like you could just rock your insta doubles off of one, have it to the side, and you'll be blowing people's minds regardless of that. And it's just it is great the way you said it. It is pretty crazy. Like that's just like a lost art that we're gonna have. Actually, let me share this too real quick. Actually, I wanted to talk about, as we're talking about the pros and the cons. I got a pro and or a con right here.
How we let
there we
obsession.
Go. Let me go up here.
But most DJs don't like to be looking for their last payment after they are tired and
turn up a little bit,
equipment together.
Oh, I got you.
And they gotta look for you, and you gotta ask. Where's Sharon at? You see Sharon?
Let me hold on. Let me.
How do you feel about that part, Bill?
You pay me before. I'm gonna tear your shit down.
Most DJs don't like to be looking for their last payment after they are tired and putting equipment together, and they gotta look for you, and you gotta ask, where's Sharon at? You see Sharon? How do you feel about that part, Bill?
You pay me before I start. I'm gonna tear your shit down. That money in the hand. Woo!
Come on.
But listen, I've changed. And I think the top of this year, I changed because people take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
So I updated my contract. My contract would normally say the balance is due at the beginning of the performance, which is what I just said. I'll tear your shit down. But you got some people, they know me, and they just feel like I can wait. You know what I'm saying?
But most DJs don't like to be looking for their last payment after they are tired and
get up out of there.
Let's talk about it.
First of all, what market are they in where the club is letting them actively letting them have contracts? I would like to know that.
Right. That's true. I mean, I would say, I would think they're part of an agency.
Possibly, but I don't know. They sounded like they were like,
or they have managers. Because so let me tell you real quick. I was DJing in New York, and I ended up booking DJ Booth.
Okay.
And people don't know he's Nicki Minaj's DJ. He's Fabulous's DJ. I wouldn't say he discovered, but he was rocking with Pop Smoke. He rocked with Coi Leray way before their A Boogie with the Hoogie, way before they were what they became.
Right.
I booked this dude back in 2015. I want to say, yeah. I didn't even talk to him, bro. And what I mean by that is, I emailed him. His manager was doing. I'm thinking I'm talking to him. It is his manager. Back in 2015, he was $250 an hour. I book him right in his contract, half up front, and he's like, pay. It was half up front, and then pay the rest the day of. It didn't say a specific time or whatever, and you got to throw in a bottle of liquor of choice that he wants.
Facts.
And I threw in a bottle of Hennessy. He didn't even take it. I ended up keeping it. He didn't even want it. But not until he got there is when I actually talked to him, and I realized, because he comes with another dude. I was like, who the hell is this guy? And shout out to Fresh Garcia. That was he. And even then, when DJ Booth got on, his manager's doing all the talking. His manager's talking to me like, so we here. This is that let's settle up with the payment. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh shit, man, this is super professional. You know what I mean? And from there, that's why I said in other cities, the way it happens in the Bay, I don't know, it's not conducted like that, because I don't want to like go off the rails right now, but
hey, if
you present a contract as a DJ right now to like a club, they'll take offense to that. They'll get offended. What you think I'm not going to pay you? Like, no, bro. This is. I like my money in a timely manner. And the last thing I'll say, I'll let you chime in on this, bro. If you pay me ahead of time, oh my God, I'm about to go crazy.
I'm gonna body. I'm gonna body.
I'm going to body it because it's one less thing I have to worry about. I do not want to have to come looking for you. I'm a DJ. I'm not a detective.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a bounty hunter.
Yeah. And it just shouldn't yo, I can't tell you how much extra time that I had to spend at places just trying to schmooze. I'm tired. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to sit around and wait for you to close out and all this. I was
talking to a shorty, but she dipped because I'm still sitting here like, I'm gonna get it. No, he's coming. Right. He's coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
He wasn't coming.
It wasn't. I just got paid yesterday from a gig I did 2 weeks ago. And I won't even be doing that place no more because I expressed my displeasure on how I wasn't paid on time. Like, bro. And then, you know, are we gonna be honest on here?
Yeah, that's why we started it.
All right, cool. Not only am I waiting for my money, or it takes us a long time to get our money sometimes. If I told you the amount I was waiting for, let's just say it's so minimal to where you could just pull it from the register.
Man, yeah, that's one of the reasons why. Like, I mean, I'll put it to you like this: you are definitely like the club needs you. The club needs you, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna even front on that. Like, the club needs a guy like you, like, in it. You know what I'm saying? However, that is definitely one of those things that just made me like
what am I like? What are we talking about here?
No.
What are we talking about here? Like, bro, you can literally pull that from your account, fam. Like, and I'm not. I mean, we. You know, I don't even want to throw the number out there. You know what I mean? Because it's.
You don't gotta.
But it's so minimal. Like, It's like, bro, really? And I gotta wait for this? I have to wait for this? For real? You just made X amount of dollars, and we're talking thousands. You know what I mean? And you can't pay me my couple hundreds.
It's just crazy, like, dudes who are DJs, like, I feel like in the 90s, like, really could just be DJs. And it's like something happened where they just started to, like, put us in a box of it being just a hobby. And then there's, like, you used to be, like, a local cat, and you could live off of that. Like, would have a great Christmas, would be able to take vacation, all that. And
them days is over.
Yeah, man. Like, I just like, I understand, like, the nightlife industry is a hard industry to, like, keep afloat in that sense, but it's just crazy that part isn't. But then again, I don't know shit about having to make sure I have chicken wings in an establishment. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's one of those. It's like a sweatshop. Jordans that cost $21 to make them, but they resell them motherfuckers for $210. Like, bro, the bar is over here making $2,000, $2,500. I'm not saying I need half of that, but paying me $200 to $250, my boy, that's what? 25 people spending $10 a piece. Come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about here? I just literally rocked a party of 80, 90, 100 to 150 people. And you still trying to, it's like a slap in the face, bro. Like, it's like, you like, so you want me to come provide the entertainment, make everybody feel special, but I got to feel the worst. Or you want to pay me less than minimum for it. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, and that's why they say, like, fame or the spotlight is a drug, because that's what they're really banking off you getting paid with. Like they want you, like that's what social media has done.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I
They're
DJ.
like, what do you mean? You were here with all these girls.
Exactly. Oh, but you got 3,000 views. Give me $3,000, homie.
Yeah.
What Tupac say? Fuck the money, fuck the fame. I want the money. I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, what is this?
I don't need the views, bro. I don't want the views, because the views, the 10 million views don't equal $10 million. And that's even just a society that we're living in now. Like, the people brag about that more than how much, like what you're benefiting from it financially.
Exactly.
Bro, my video just went viral and you still broke? Bro, look, man, I know DJs with 10, 15, 20,000 followers, bro. They can't even afford their own equipment.
That's facts.
That's scary.
It's crazy.
Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
Yeah, man. It is definitely like a perplexing thing to like really figure out on, like, you know, where's the disconnect. And then it's like, you know, I do have my moments where it's just like, I'm an adult male and like, this is what I chose. And it's like, you gotta have to deal with these type of personalities. You have to take from these type of like you have to get treated this type of way, when it's just like, and you know, then you want to establish some self-worth for yourself. And even when you do that, the people try to just remember you as like what you were before that, you know, at the same time. And it sucks, because like in our heart of hearts, the reason why we started to DJ is we saw what good it does in a room full of people. When it's good, it's good. It's really good. It's the best thing in the world, especially like you're providing us a place where no matter what people were going through in their life, they come in and they can escape. They can just let it go and they can have a good time. You're making them feel good, you know, and vice versa. And
bro, you're creating an escape. You're creating a moment. You're introducing people to other people, new music. You're taking them back in a time machine, bro. Like, there's so many things you're doing as a DJ, and that's just in the moment. Let's not even talk about the time that we got to spend before the gig, where we're downloading music, taking up space on our computers, putting it all together like ingredients and baking you a fucking cake.
Yeah. Literally a unique snowflake every single time our hand touches the decks. Every single time we step up there, we're putting stuff together even it might be similar, but there's be a slight different tweak this time. It'll never be the same twice. It'll never be the same twice.
Never be the same. Never be the same.
And it's a thankless job. And I also do think that we do live in a world where there are a lot more, I want to put this in a friendly term, there's a lot more like unruly, sad people in the world. And it is a job where if you are able to do it and make a living for yourself, most people wouldn't understand, or would be kind of like, they would be a little spiteful towards you. If that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because I definitely. Go ahead.
They don't want DJs. You know, like you told me, man. I remember when you first moved out to Miami, I was like, damn, like that's real. But they don't want DJs having boats. They don't want DJs having property. They don't want DJs like, nah, your job is too fun, bro. You can't have all that. So we got to keep you here. We got to keep you here. We cannot let you get here.
Yeah, man.
Even though you're helping us make money, we cannot give you that money. We cannot.
And that's a big part of why, like, I really am glad we started up this podcast, because I feel like a problem that I was having, that I'm still having, is like, especially like if it's a Monday and like the first thing you see in the afternoon is me posting a video of like me like DJing a party, and like you're at your desk Like, even if you like me, you're a lightweight. Like, fuck you.
Fuck this guy.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like the last thing you want to see. Hey, we in the club. Hey, more shrimp over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, I'm really glad that we could do this, because this is just a way where we could, like, without the all that other stuff, like, show this side of ourselves, but in the scope of what we experience day in and day out through a DJ. And I think this is like the best format and way for us to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, I really wouldn't know any other way. I mean, like, I'm glad, like, all of this gear is more accessible to us, so we were able to do that. But, like, that's one of the biggest things that I think just our job is definitely a unique one. And, you know, when people who don't understand it, you know, which, I mean, I could probably say if I didn't do this and I did something else and I would see this, I'm like, man, would I be like that? I ask myself that.
Yeah. I mean, let me see. If I ever hated on, I'm trying to think, if I hated on another industry where I'd be like,
it's hard for us to do it on our.
It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard for us to do it. But I've never really. I mean, it depends on the type of person that you are, because I've always looked at something and looked at it like, I need to figure out how to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to get paid, like, that's how much you're getting for that? Oh, let me figure it out. And let me not just figure it out, but let me become a master of it. Let me become, like, it's how I view fashion. It's how I view music. It's how I view anything that I wanted to be. What I wanted to do was I need to be the best at it. That's the only way that I feel like I should, that justifies the amount of money I am making by being the best at it, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's how I always looked at it. But I could also see somebody like, fuck, man, like, I mean, regardless of it's DJ or not, but somebody just getting up doing what they love, and because it looks fun, like the optics of it looks fun, you know, and I can see somebody being mad about it. But at the end of the day, this is just the surface, bro. Yeah. You know, I think it's that one meme. Oh, I'm paying you for 2 hours of X. Like, no, bro, you're paying me of 20 years of me mastering how to make it look good in 2 hours. Exactly. That's what you're paying for. Exactly. Don't put it in work. It's even with these podcasts. People think they are getting rich overnight. No, they're not. They're not getting so much. Tyson not talks about how he was doing this back 8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joe Budden was really doing that podcast for like a lot longer. Like, I think like even he was doing his podcast like in the mid 2010s before like.
Well, the first one to do it, well, to put a vision to it, was Drink Champs.
Yeah, that was them.
They and that was like 2015, 2016. You know what I mean? I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But to put a vision to it, and that shit didn't take off until like right before or the pandemic or whatever. Like, they had some viral stuff, but when they start getting sponsorships, when they really start getting money, you know, when they start busting out the chains, Noriega got the hairpiece now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this nigga getting money now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey, when you can get that turkey, when you take that trip to Turkey, if I pull up with a hairline, you know this podcast is doing okay. The Hello Gummies were really kicking in.
You know what I mean? So, but nothing. I mean, I want to say nothing, but rarely anything happens overnight, bro. Like, you got to put that work in, fam. Even when I send messages out to people, bro, there is an art to it. There's an art to it. It's not, oh, I reached out and they got right. No, it's what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, when I'm saying it. Look, what do I have going on? Do I look like a marketable figure? Do I look like somebody like, it's all a science. I'll give away some gems like right now at this very moment. And I literally learned this 2 weeks ago.
Tell them.
If there's a club you want to get into, go befriend the bartender. Go spend your money, go tip them, talk to them. befriend the bartender. Befriend them. Those are the ones who have access to the bar managers and the owners. Because guess what? They're essentially the cashiers. The money goes through them first. So of course whoever's running the business gonna have their ears open to them. You know what I mean?
Bars.
Hold on, because they're front line. Go holler at the bartenders. 2, when you got business booming, you gotta put it out there. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it's coming, you gotta be striking while the iron is hot. Like, all right, I got 3 gigs coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. How can I market this to where it looks like I'm super busy? So now I reach out to other venues, and they see I'm working. Like, oh, well, all these other people are hiring. We might go hire him as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you can just, well, damn, I haven't DJ'd in a month, and let me go out and just try to find something, or let me just go to the hottest spot. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, you have to keep working, or this is one thing that you might not want to do, but it's how I got my first gig. You're going to have to go DJ for free, or you're going to have to DJ for drinks.
Oh yeah. No, if you're trying to get your, like, you gotta play that. Definitely gotta play that game. That's
you got to. My first residency, I DJ for drinks, bro, for drink tickets. Mm-hmm. And I wagered those drink tickets to my friends. Hey, if you come, I got a drink ticket for you. You bring another person, I got another drink ticket for you. And as I started bringing more people, I told the bar manager, I need more drink tickets. And you know why? And they're like, well, that's going to equal more free drinks. Well, you're right at first. But as they get more drunk, guess what? And I do my job properly, now they're going to start spending money, and they're going to start coming in days when I'm not even there. So it's a win-win. And when I pitched it like that, owner was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I was at the Cellar, bro. The Cellar was my first residency. And how I got it, he said, I'll say it real quick. I asked him, do you have a DJ Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? We have a DJ all those days. What day and time don't you have a DJ? He's like, we don't have a DJ Monday nights. Give me Monday nights, bro. He's like, you want Monday nights? Give me Monday nights, bro. That was my first residency. Turned it into a whole football thing. Then karaoke came along. And then, I didn't look back. I mean, I didn't say I look back. I mean, I always had a job at that time. But that's how I got into the nightlife. That's how people found out about me. Yeah, no, the platform is key. Like my first gig out when I was over in Italy was this Latin spot called Tu Candela, and it was 2 floors. Top floor was like, that's where they did all the Latin music. They did the bachata, the merengue, the salsa, reggaeton stuff up there, and then downstairs they had a karaoke joint, and I sang the karaoke because I was off the tequila, and then the owner had brought out an aux cord because the lady didn't have like a ton of songs to choose from. Plugged in my iPhone, and I started playing music off of my iPhone. And before I knew it, everybody from upstairs came downstairs, and I had the whole dance floor packed just off my iPhone. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then the lady, I didn't mean to, but I got the lady fired. And the owner, he gave me a Hercules DJ controller, like a small Hercules DJ controller. And he would pay me 50 euros. And it was like, I think they were Dominican. And they made this Dominican fried chicken with plantanos. And they would give me this greasy bag of fried. Hey, them plantanos, fire, bro.
Oh, bro. And they would give me this greasy bag of that and 50 euros. And I would DJ from like 9 to 3 in the morning straight. Just
killing it,
thugging it, yo. just every night, night in, night out, trying to grow my name, bro. And you got to be a real special dude to want to go through the first stages. If you can make it over that hump, you're meant for it.
Oh, you're meant for it. And you're going off of dreams. You're just dreaming. You're just like, you're dreaming. You're thinking like, I'm gonna get this shit so cracking just one day it's gonna happen. And one day turns into a week turns into 2 weeks, 3 weeks turns into like a month or two. And you're like, okay, I don't know if this is gonna happen, but you're still going off that drain. Man. And then eventually it happens.
Man, so good. Oh my God. Like that's really the way, man. That's like legitimately like the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, that's how, you know, I'll keep it real. That's how I live in the East Bay. And I said, I want more gigs on the East Bay. So I went to this East Bay bar and I said, look, man, at first I didn't want to, but the bartender was, you know, she gave me an offer and I was like, okay, pump it, I'll do it. So I do that. And now it's got me into one of the hottest clubs in Oakland now. One of the hottest. I'm not going to say it yet because they just booked me today. Like we just got everything, you know, but it got me into the hottest club in Oakland right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And I mean, it's good that, you know, having that skill, and I'll say skill of really being able to like go up and like introduce yourself, talk to the people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's like something. And then like being able to have your elevator pitch, and by elevator pitch, for anyone who doesn't know that, elevator pitch is when you're able to say what you're trying to do for a person within like 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Like, just being able to like spot like who's the person. I go in here, talk to that, doop, like, yo, connect the dots quick. You know what I'm saying?
Connect them quick and do not small talk people, man. People hate small talk. Tell them what you want and get to your point quickly.
Yeah. you got like 4 seconds. It's just like how when you're scrolling and that first like hook to get you to watch the video, you got to dive in.
Because you're not the only one. You're not the only one. They hear this every time. And if people know their name, not only do they hear it in their venue, they hear it in every venue they go to. They like, man, like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Well, you got to get to your point. Not only that, you got to look the part.
Yeah. You can't
gotta
just
have
look
the
crazy.
credential.
Shirt looks like you were wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, no, you got to look like if you're like.
Bro, this woman came up to me the other day trying to sell me life insurance. B, the first thing I'm looking at what she's wearing. Yeah. She ain't got no teeth. I'm like, ma'am, she showing me these videos. It was a pyramid scheme. You know, I mean, that's what it was. Right. Getting people to invest their money. And, you know, I've seen this a million times, but I just want to tell her, like, ma'am, your presentation just is not up to par. I don't believe you. Like, yeah, I do not believe you. And, I mean, I know it's not popular to bring up Diddy right now, but yeah, one of the most famous quotes. Well, I took it and ran with it. When you're going to get some money, you need to look like money.
Facts.
When you're going to get some money, you need to look like money. And the amount of people I be seeing out here trying to sell themselves, and I mean in a good way, like pitch what they have to offer. And I'm just looking at them like, bro, I don't believe you, bro. Yeah. Do you even believe what you're saying? Because it don't look like it. The math ain't mathing right now, bro.
Nah, I agree with you on that, man. A lot of people just like really gotta like hone in on the presentation, like, and understanding like the fresh that you might possess might not be the fresh that's needed for the job that's asking for it. So just like, I think like we are really good at the tone of music, but I feel like most DJs are very tone deaf for the situation that they're going into. And that's one thing that is is honestly one of the bigger parts of the battle than I think just the DJing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, know where you're going. Know who you're about to be in front of. Like, if you're at a rooftop bar, you know what I'm saying? Maybe pull up in something that's, you know, rooftop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be around. I was listening to this guy, and he was talking about how we're like, right now we're like lacking adults, and like people are adult age, but it's just like we're lacking people who know how to dress like an adult for an adult occasion. You know, they're pulling up with jean shorts like John Cena.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Type beat. Like they're pulling up with, they don't have no slippery shoes. They don't have like a turtleneck that they can switch it. Like, you know, me, and I'm a casual guy, but like I do understand if there is a setting that I have to like put on a little bit for, and it's not that expensive.
It's not. Dude, Banana Republic got some good quality stuff and everything's on sale. All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Zara. Stuff like, come on, man.
You got to at least have like one or two of those outfits. And I know there's probably people like, but man, I can't, I don't have,
Yeah. You need to possess 2 black ties, 2 white collar shirts, and at least 2 pair of black.
Yeah, man.
Black slacks, bro. And 2 blazers.
It take money to make money. So
there it is right there. There it is right there. And that's exactly what Diddy was basically saying. It take money to make money. You got to spend a little to get it, man. And another thing I'll say off this, though, is even when you do all that, and this is the most important part, even after you do all that, you land the gig, you pitch, everything looks good.
Right.
You got to do the job.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people are failing, too. They got all the glitz. That's what I'm seeing with a lot of DJs now. They got all the glitz. They got all the follow. They got the whole look. They get up there and DJ. Don't know what they doing. You like, whoa.
No, man. Well, that's because we're only seeing like all that we're putting out is like headliner stuff. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You know, it's late over here in South Florida, so you know we're keeping it rocking. But you know, all we're getting shown and all people are putting out is like the big headliners type of stuff. So that's where a lot of people's brains are like, they're looking for that finished product, and they don't take time on honing in the building of the room and the incline and the, the curation of the playlist where it's like, do you have songs that can still maintain energy but aren't the hits, so you don't use them all the way at the front and save them for the end? Like these small the mentality isn't there. Like it. And it's not like they try to get.
Oh no, they're not even trying. That's another thing, bro. Like, and these newer DJs, I wouldn't say younger. These newer DJs are coming out, and they'll go do their set. And I saw one of them mention in their comments, or when they was posted, oh, maybe I'm opening. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't have to open. But long story short, they'll open. And then the person who is headlining after them, they won't even stay and watch and learn. They won't even like, hey, you know what? Let me try to learn so I could be in that position. You know what I mean? And I'm also seeing a lot of DJs who can't DJ longer than 45 minutes or an hour. No. Like they purposefully wanted, like, I need to book 2 other DJs. Like, why don't you just do it by yourself? Bro, DJing for 4 hours? Like, yeah, why not?
I blame the club for that, man. You said
you blame the club?
That was the standard, and then they started. They just started doing that. I remember when I got out. To the Bay, because like what I had primarily been doing before I moved there was just like the whole night. You know what I mean? So when I got there and like they were putting 2 people on at a time, I was like, "The fuck is this?"
Right.
I was like, "I don't need to get." Wait, what? Like, why are we? Why? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why are we doing this? I didn't need this.
If it was 2 DJs, it was either we were similar, we were homies, we wanted to do that together. But they'll throw 4 DJs together who ain't got nothing to do with, ain't never met a day in their life. Yeah. It's like taking 5 basketball players and putting them on the same team and being like, hey, go win the championship. What? Yeah. I wouldn't say championship. Go win this game.
And with the amount of DJs they put on sometimes, it's like not enough time, because it's like once like a DJ just doesn't get in their pocket like
Oh,
right,
yeah.
like right away. Like they got to cook a little bit, and then they hit their stride. And then by the time they hit their stride, you got like 2 or 3 more songs left.
Exactly.
And
Bro,
like,
there'll be there's some gigs where they're like, oh yeah, you got 45 minutes, man. I don't even want to get on this. It's good.
yeah, like what? Like, and then I get to the point where it's like, okay, well, what did I even come out here for? And then once I was getting older, and then I just started leaving,
Yeah.
I just like started leaving after I was done because I was like, okay,
I mean,
well,
you already seasoned at that time. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about some of these DJs.
Oh yeah, when you're coming up, yo, you definitely gotta like
sit there and watch, bro. I would literally sit there and watch the H Hollas, the DJ Franzens, the Espinosas, the Mas Medinas. I'm like, damn, what are they doing that I need to figure out how I can, because not only that, they're getting booked on the Saturdays and the Sundays and the popular days. Well, I'm getting the bunk ass days. I need to go in here and listen to them and see what they doing, what they playing, or whatever energy that they're carrying. What are they doing that I'm not? Right. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes when you're coming up in the game. That's how you learn. But at the end of the day, I just want to get back to that one valid point. It's gonna come a point where you're gonna have to walk that walk. You've been doing that talking. You're gonna have to walk that walk at some point. And I hope when you walk that walk, you walk the hell about that motherfucker. Because I've been seeing, but I just been hearing like a lot of DJs who they got the following. Like I said, they got the look. They done got themselves in the door. But when it's time to close that deal, oh my God, bro, it's the worst.
Jeez, man. Jeez. So many gems dropped in one night. I really,
One more thing. Practice.
Practice makes perfect.
But I'm saying, I'm telling somebody, I'll be like, hey man, practice. I be seeing you though, B. Even when you doing your mixes, that's practicing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you definitely like. You gotta
practice.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna download the song. Like, bro, it's not the same, bro. When you learn how to put that song together in the right, perfect place, pocket, that's from practice, and that's what sets you apart from everybody else.
Yeah, and I will say, and like I'll be critical of myself. There are times where there will become a time where it's just like, you got to catch up to life too. And you've done it enough where it's kind of like you have your playlists where it's like you could go this playlist boop for the first hour, this playlist when it's peak time, this playlist when I need to pivot a little bit for the ladies, this pivot boop when I need to bring it back up, and then this pivot boop so I can end the night. You just get to that point, you know what I'm saying? But like the one golden thing about practice is like that's where you start hearing in between the songs, and you start creating like a lot more dynamic mixes with like songs, and you start hearing your like ins and outs for wordplay, and you can start constructing this DJ set that you're known for, like a comedy act like Jerry Seinfeld. If you go see Jerry Seinfeld, he's still telling probably the same jokes he was telling from Seinfeld, but that's because he created a body of work where it's like when you're going to see Jerry Seinfeld, you're getting the hits. And when people can sonically recognize you on the DJ turntables, I mean, that's your signature right there. That's what you need to work to find.
Yeah, no, definitely. And even if you don't even have time to practice, because like you said, life be life and people got real life stuff. I still like Don Toliver, J. Cole, and A$AP Rocky and DaBaby all dropped that album. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to sit up one night and I just had to listen. I listened to like probably 1 minute of each song, and then I just queued it up. And if I hear like a good part, okay, if I want to play this, I'm gonna start it here. If I play this, I'm gonna start it here. All right, this is the starting point. This is where the hook comes in. This is where the verse comes in. You don't have time to practice, at least listen to the song and cue it up to where it's like, all right, at least I know where to start. I know where the song starts. I know what I could typically maybe do with this at the very least. You know what I mean? You still got to do that. You still got to do a little bit of the work. You feel me? When it comes to that aspect of it too.
And don't be afraid of the work.
Oh, don't be afraid of the work.
At first, just like, the journey, the journey is key, man. And the key of the journey is for each and every one of you to tune back in here with the check-in once a week. Me and my man, Nice for Life. We're going to be on here talking about the left, the right, the ups and downs of the DJ life in general, what you're trying to figure out and stuff like that. Make sure you comment, give us your, tell us about, your gigs, tell us about what you've experienced, if you agree with us, if you disagree with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Please. We'll see you on the next one.
The check-in,
baby.
All right, man.
Deuces.